Austin, Texas, home to the Rice Owls, and we've been looking forward to this game all week long. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Rebels are on the move.
At the 49-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the Columbus unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Rice's offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Punt is on its way. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Beal. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside where you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Trying play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Now this offense is back on the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Quick spin on the run. Turning it on.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Those quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there. That led to the fumble.
Over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. FIU was able to cap off a close one inside Silva Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Iowa wins build on games like these and remain focused on the big picture. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll run it from the gun. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Coyotes 7, Rice 3.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the... So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got the quick pass. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
That's good for a Rice Owls first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's good for a Rice Owls first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Immediately fires to the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Caught. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Jenkins. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Touchdown! All that will be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Makes the score. Rice, 17. Coyotes, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
At the 31. Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 97 on to kick it away.
Got it near midfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll open the second half with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
That's good for Rice Owls. First down.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. 3rd down after the run. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming.
On On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the option. Shakes off the defender. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've been running it, but now the pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it to the right side. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback on the keeper. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Nice pick up there, gets him the 1st down, and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running to Green. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll throw it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route.
And in this situation, late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Leaves it with the running back. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game, they're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple of minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes a grab past the marker. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first down.
Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. There's the pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Or they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
When you've got to lose in the skin, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game. And that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 18 over Jacksonville State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they blocked it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Price takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. He's moving out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
That's good for Rice Owls. First down.
Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play